Hello to everyone. Today we will discuss about where statement and where option, which are very important for clinical SAS interview and also important for the base SAS certification exam. We will check one by one how where statement works in SAS data step and what are the operators. We'll see few examples using programs. Example 1. Selecting observations using both where statement and where option. Example 2. Selecting observations from an input data set. Example 3. Selecting observations from an output data set. Example 4. Difference between where and by usage in a SAS data step and Proc step. Example 5. Difference between where statement usage in a SAS data step and Proc step. What are the difference between if and where? Which one is efficient, where or if? If so, what is the reason? Explain the concept. 6th and 7th we'll check in upcoming videos. First point is how where statement works in SAS data step, and what are operators. Where selects observations from SAS data sets that meet a particular condition. Where is an arithmetic or logical expression that generally consists of a sequence of operands and operators. Using the where statement might improve the efficiency of your SAS programs because SAS is not required to read all observations from the input data set. The where statement cannot be executed conditionally. That is, you cannot use it as part of an if-then statement. The where statement applies to all data sets in the preceding set, merge, modify, or update statement. The where statement takes effect immediately after the input data set options are applied, and before any other statement in the data step is executed. If a data step contains both a where statement and a by statement, the where statement executes before by groups are created. Where is having two types of operators. First one is comparison operators, second one is local operators. First one, that is comparison operators, are equals, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal, an operator. Second one, that is logical operators, or AND operator. It works when both conditions are true, or operator. It filters the when either condition is true. Not operator works when reverse the statement. We will see few examples programmatically. Example 1. Selecting observations using both where statement and where option. Example 2. Selecting observations from an input data set. Example 3. Selecting observations from an output data set. Example 4. Difference between where and by usage in a SAS data step and Proc step. Example 5. Difference between where statement usage in a SAS data step and Proc step. Check the usage of where statement and where option in SAS data step. Execute the programs with each single where statement and option separately, and check the difference in output. You will get the same output with where statement and where option. In next slide we will see which one is efficient, where statement or where option. What is the difference between where statement and where option? Where statement selects observations from SAS datasets that meet a particular condition, whereas where option specifies specific conditions to use to select observations from a SAS dataset. Where statement applies to all input datasets. Where option applies to all input as well as output datasets. We will see example 1. Selecting observations from an input data set. This example uses the where data set option to subset the SAS.class data set as it is read into another data set class. Whereas example 2. Selecting observations from an output data set. This example uses the where equals data set option to filter the work.class to the output. Major differences in the first example only, for rows are reading into the PDV. Whereas in the second example, all 19 rows are reading into the PDV. We know well what is PDV. PDV means Program Data Vector, which is an important concept as we have seen in our earlier videos. Only for rows are reading into PDV means its efficiency is increasing, so where usage in the input data set is the best method rather using in the output data set. Example 4. Difference between where and by statements. When where and by statements are used at a time in the same SAS data step, where statement is executed first, and later by statement. Here are given two examples. In the first program, by variable sex is sorted using proc sort. Next data is filtered using where statement, that is age is greater than 13 in data step. Please check how the output is, whereas in the second program we are printing the data using by statement and procedure, so output will come by female group wise and male group wise. Where statement can be used in both SAS data step and Proc step, but finally we will get the same output, but the difference is class SAS dataset, which is stored in work library, is having the output which is implemented by where statement, that is age is greater than 13 and only female sex rows, whereas Proc statement directly filers the rows from SAS help.class and will print in output. We will explore more details on many interview cracking questions. For complete clinical SAS training details, please contact us and visit our website crystalclinicalsas.com and mail us to clinicalsas924@gmail.com. Enjoy your training tour at our institute and explore more knowledge. Thank you. Bye-bye.